So what should I do?
Just bring it home, please, Max.
The 2026 season opened with undisputed Mercedes dominance as Kimi Antonelli completely crushes the competition. But can Red Bull ever fight back? Or has the team that ruled F1 for years finally fallen? To understand Red Bull's 2026 nightmare, we have to look at a hidden rule called ADUO, introduced by the FIA to prevent a single manufacturer from destroying the competition. Here's the catch: the FIA monitors each team's internal combustion engine performance. If a manufacturer is 2% or more behind the leader, they are granted extra upgrade tokens and millions in cost cap relief to catch up. And this is where Red Bull's nightmare truly began. On the FIA's test benches, their new Wolff engine was highly efficient, becoming the official benchmark. But while their gas engine was fine, their hybrid DRS system was deeply struggling. Because the rules only measured the gas engine index, the FIA locked Red Bull out of upgrades, while Mercedes and Ferrari legally unlocked massive development freedom. This created a massive political war in the paddock. Red Bull argued that the system was fundamentally flawed, rewarding teams for subpar development, but the FIA stood ground. Mercedes and Ferrari legally poured millions of extra dollars into their powertrains, leaving Red Bull trapped with a frozen, unupgradable power unit. On the track, the results were devastating. By the mid-season, Red Bull completely lost its straight-line speed advantage. Verstappen was defenseless on the straights, watching his former rivals disappear into the distance. But the engine freeze was only 50% of the disaster. For the first time in over a decade, Red Bull's chassis department had to design a car completely without the genius of Adrian Newey, and they failed the 2026 weight limits. Insiders revealed that the RB22 chassis came out massively overweight, roughly 6.5 kilograms over the FIA minimum limit. In modern Formula 1, that weight penalty alone cost nearly 2/10 of a second in every single qualifying session. Without new EYS suspension magic, Red Bull's oldest ghost returned to haunt them. The RB22 is incredibly stiff and completely hates curbs. In Monaco, while the Mercedes and Ferrari could ride the apexes smoothly, the Red Bull bouncing uncontrollably, destroying its aerodynamic platform and breaking the underfloor airflow. To compensate for the lack of natural pace, the engineering team had to compromise. They ran dangerously aggressive, stiff setups to force the aero to work. This turned the RB20 an unpredictable, undrivable brick. One mistake in a high-speed corner and the car would instantly snap. The internal culture of the team collapsed as well. The legendary calm stability of the Christian Horner era was gone. With Laurent Mekies now leading the pit wall, and the young, inexperienced Isaac Hadjar replacing Yuki Tsunoda, Red Bull lost its mental edge. Mistakes in race strategy and slow pit stops became a regular occurrence, dragging the team deeper into the midfield. For a four-time world champion, this reality was unacceptable. Max Verstappen's frustration boiled over. He was openly criticizing the car in every media session. Rumors exploded in the paddock. Verstappen's management was actively talking to Toto, Wolff and Laurent Stroll. The king wanted out of his crumbling empire. Are they completely finished? Not yet. Laurent Mekies recently stated that the team finally managed to shed some weight, closing the gap to within 0.3 of a second. Red Bull is fighting back. But in modern Formula 1, if you improve by 0.3, your rivals improve by 4. The 2026 season proved a brutal truth: no empire in Formula 1 lasts forever. Red Bull Racing wasn't just beaten by faster cars, they were outmaneuvered in the political boardrooms of the FIA and trapped by their own structural choices.